I know I've been putting off this video, but today I'm finally ready to share the affordable skincare products for acne that have been doing wonders for my skin. It took me so long to sit down and film this because I really wanted to fine-tune this routine, find the products that work well for me, as well as work well together as part of a full regimen. And I finally feel like I'm there. Today we also have a sponsor. Hero Cosmetics has a new product that I've been testing since before it came out, and it really helped round out my routine. So we're just gonna get straight into it, but first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Miranda. Welcome to my channel where we talk all things budget beauty. If that sounds interesting to you, then become the newest member of the Slashed Squad by hitting subscribe and the bell icon. So I started tweaking my skincare routine about 3 months ago when what I had been using just was not working anymore. I suddenly started getting cystic acne a little more consistently, and that's not something I had dealt with in a long time. Even my smallest pimples were looking very red and inflamed, so overall my skin was just looking very congested and irritated. So I decided to do a complete overhaul, and I didn't even really get a proper before photo because I wasn't planning on doing this like skin transformation type of content. So I'm gonna go through all the skincare products I've been using one by one, starting with my cleanser. I actually went through 3 different cleansers trying to find what worked best with the rest of my new products, and around this time Hero Cosmetics reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try one of their new ones before it launched, and it sounded like exactly what I needed for my skin. So I've been using their Clear Collective Gentle Milky Cleanser for about a month now. It's only $14.99 and comes in a pretty generous pump bottle. It's free of sulfates, fragrance, and dyes. It's cruelty-free and vegan. If y'all have been following me, you know that I've been trying to cut out certain ingredients in my skincare and makeup routine, and it's been hard, but that's kind of what my sensitive skin needs. But this sort of ticked all the boxes, and it's very non-irritating but effective. This formula actually introduced PHA to me, or polyhydroxy acid, which is in the AHA family of exfoliators, except in contrast to, say, glycolic acid, PHA penetrates the skin a lot more slowly and more gently for sensitive skin. I know we've all heard about AHAs and BHAs, but PHAs are just becoming more talked about in the skincare world, and I think that it works a lot better for my sensitive skin. This also has colloidal oatmeal in it to soothe dry and irritated skin, as well as jojoba and ceramides. This has a very luxe, silky, lotiony feel to it, and it does lather a bit, but it doesn't get really sudsy. And it leaves my skin feeling very clean but soft, and there's no residue feeling left behind like some other hydrating cleansers can give you. I have combo skin, but my face feels very balanced when I'm using this. It also looks less red and irritated if I am experiencing acne. I'm using this morning and night. It works into both my AM and PM routines beautifully. Now, I do practice double cleansing if I'm wearing makeup, which means I have a separate product and a separate step for removing my makeup aside from cleanser. And so for makeup removal, I've been using the Juno & Co. Clean 10 Cleansing Balm. This is only $14.99, and it recently replaced the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm in my routine. This cleansing balm is made with organic and non-irritating ingredients, and there are only 10 ingredients, so it's a very clean and simple formula. This can remove even my fullest face of glam makeup without leaving any residue behind. It does rinse off completely clean as well. I've noticed with some cleansing balms, you do just get like a slightly oily feel on the skin even after you've rinsed, and this does not leave that. Now, this does a lot more than just take off my makeup. It has Japanese pearl barley, which is a skin brightening ingredient, which helps with hyperpigmentation, as well as vitamin E, which is great for hydration and anti-aging. So I love that this is a multiple benefit product. So this is a very new holy grail, but a holy grail nonetheless. It is the best budget-friendly cleansing balm that I've used. I mentioned in some recent videos how I am a new member of the Ordinary skincare cult, and next I have a few serums that I'm using from them that I love and have already bought multiples of. Now, I actually went on the brand's website and used their little skincare quiz to find which of their products would work best for me, because they do have a lot that they offer and I was a little overwhelmed. And so they ask you what your skincare concerns and priorities are, and these are the serums that they recommended to me, and I think that they did a pretty good job. So the first one that I'm using every single day is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus Zinc 1% serum. Now, I was familiar with the skincare benefits of niacinamide, and I had had it in some skincare products I was using, but not as like the main ingredient. But this is a high concentration, and it really showed me what it can do for my skin. It helps reduce the appearance of blemishes and congestion while also maintaining the skin barrier. It doesn't necessarily treat your acne, which my next serum is in charge of, but when I do get a pimple, it's like nothing. It's small, it's not as angry or irritated looking, and in general, my skin has been looking so much smoother, which makes for a great base for makeup. Now, the one thing you need to know about using niacinamide is that you're not supposed to use it in conjunction with vitamin C. You can switch off, like you can use vitamin C in the morning and this at night or vice versa. So I did pause using my vitamin C serum from Advanced Clinicals, which I still love, but I really wanted to see what this could do for me, so I have been using it morning and night. The next two serums I'm gonna be talking about, I do switch off between depending on what's going on with my skin, and these I typically only use at night. So if I'm having any active breakouts or blemishes after the niacinamide, I'll use the Ordinary's Salicylic Acid 2% serum. This is only $5.90. So the brand did recently re-release this formula, making it more full face friendly. It's more of a hydrating formula. I never tried the old one, but I heard that it could be a little drying if you used it everywhere. This one is great for daily use. I don't feel any skin tightness at all, and it's also water-based. It has like a gel-like consistency, and the salicylic acid helps exfoliate your skin to remove dead skin that can clog your pores. Now, I was truly shocked at how well this worked. I've used salicylic acid all of my life in various products, whether it's cleansers or spot treatments, and I've had degrees of success with it, but nothing like this. It's also oil-free, silicone-free, vegan, and cruelty-free. Now, if I don't have an active breakout that I'm trying to clear up, then my next priority is lightening the hyperpigmentation that my acne leaves behind. So for that, the brand's quiz recommended their alpha-arbutin 2% plus HA, which is hyaluronic acid. And this is $10.90 at Sephora. So the alpha-arbutin helps even skin tone and brighten hyperpigmentation, and the hyaluronic acid is supposed to enhance its effects, plus help your skin retain moisture. This one does contain castor oil. I'm always a little bit nervous putting any oil on my face, but this one's been working really well for my skin. This technically can be used morning and night, although I do find under makeup, it can be a little weird, I think because of the oil. So I have only been using this at night, and I feel like once a day is fine for me. Now, this next product was definitely me stepping outside of my comfort zone, but I'm so glad that I tried it. So after using one of those two serums, I follow up with the Ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. I think that this is the first like straight up oil that I've ever put on my face as part of my skincare routine. Like I said, I'm always hesitant with oily products because I don't want to be oily, but my skin has never felt as soft as it does since I've been using this product. And I learned after doing some boopity boop research that rose hip oil specifically has great benefits for acne prone skin. It obviously moisturizes, but it also has exfoliation properties because it contains vitamin A, aka retinoids. It's also anti-inflammatory and helps reduce hyperpigmentation. Check, check, check. Like perfect for what I need. I apply this at night before my moisturizer, so that way it really sinks into the skin while I sleep. And I've been waking up with the softest, freshest face in the morning that feels hydrated, which is no easy feat here in the desert. All right, let's talk about moisturizers. I do have two different ones for morning and night. So at night, I am using one final product from The Ordinary. This is their Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA, again, hyaluronic acid. This is only $10.50 for a pretty generously sized tube. Now, this is a really good consistency for me. I can see myself using this year round because, like I mentioned, I started using this about 3 months ago when it was still kind of cold and windy and dry here. And now that it's been heating up, this is still really nice and effective without feeling too heavy, especially because I'm layering this after all of those serums. This is oil-free, fragrance-free, and silicone-free. It really tops off my routine. It's simple but effective. Now, in the mornings, I do prefer using a moisturizer that has SPF SPF in it. I like to layer my SPF with my moisturizer and my foundation and maybe even sometimes powder. So in the mornings, I've been using and loving the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Double Repair Face Moisturizer with SPF 30. Now there is a version of this without SPF that I have used at night and I do really like, but despite this being like technically a drugstore brand, they are still sort of mid-range. This tube, which is 2.5 fluid ounces, is 20 bucks. But I had been wanting to try this brand for so long because whenever I hear dermatologists talking about like good skincare at the drugstore, they always talk about this brand. And I mean, it didn't disappoint. It offers a really big dose of hydration, but it sinks in very quickly, so I have no problem using this before putting on makeup. And this also has niacinamide in the ingredients as well as prebiotics to help balance the skin microbiome. It is non-comedogenic and perfect for sensitive skin. Now, ultimately, I did buy this because The Ordinary doesn't have a sunscreen product, which is kind of surprising, but I ended up really liking it. I'm very happy with this, and SPF 30 is very appropriate, especially if you live in a sunny place like I do. I had been previously using morning moisturizers with only SPF 15, but I really wanted to up the level as I get older to help minimize sun damage and aging. So this works, my skin loves it, dermatologists love it, so I'm gonna stick with it. And here is where we're at. Today, all I did was powder lightly, otherwise I would have been a shine ball behind these lights. And obviously I put a little bit of brows and mascara on. And I'm really, really happy with where my skin is at. I've been using a lot more lighter coverage products and doing so confidently. And also I've kind of come to terms with the fact that I might never have 100% clear skin as long as I am a beauty creator, because as someone with sensitive acne-prone skin and who's testing new makeup on my face on a weekly or even daily basis, not all of those new products are going to sit well with my skin. But this routine has really been helping me maintain a level of clarity that I am stoked about. Now, this is not the last time you'll see me tweaking my skincare routine, but I really do feel like I have a good backbone. I would love to work my vitamin C back in, but I'll have to figure out how that works with the niacinamide. As long as this routine's working for me, it's what I'll be using. Let me know if you've tried any of these products in the comments down below. Today's shout out goes to A. Thanks for being a member of the Slashed Squad, and join me over in this video next where I test 5 affordable tubing mascaras to find the best ones. I'll see you over there. Bye!